Hello, y'all. I didn't get back super late. It is 10:30, so it's reasonable time. But I I want to wrap my head around reality. And I don't think I have a lot to say about reality itself because I think a lot of us use the word of reality to just talk about our experiences and what we experience as reality. I want to I want to keep that definition of reality. Not necessarily everything and nothing, but what we're experiencing and what our consciousness experiencing and what um, living things might experience. So, for example, my reality is the consciousness and perspective that I see in the world. I see the color purple because of the certain light that is being reflected off of this object and what my eyes are able to see from this object. Now, if someone's colorblind, they're going to have a different reality in the sense that it's going to be a different color for them. So to say that this is purple is meaning that there's enough people around me, enough uh, normal states of being, as in our brains, a normal human brain interprets this object as purple, so thus that's the normal reality. But for people who are colorblind, that's a totally different reality. And let's just say that hypothetically, a bat has consciousness or can experience reality. Well, they're not going to see this as purple. I don't know if they can, how well they can see. I know they're terrible vision. So their reality is going to be more based on the echolation of it. It's the sound waves bouncing off of the book to them. And that reality is quite different from our reality as a human being. As the colorblind example, colorblind people's reality of color is different than a normal brain would function. As in, we see most brains see the color purple. So reality in that context depends on the organism, let's say, the organism that is experiencing the event. Now, I want to distinguish that from something that encompasses everything and even nothing. And depending on your beliefs, it's going to be named differently. I think for cosmologists and for scientists, well, not scientists, but atheists or rational atheist, that would be the cosmos. So that would be the universe, but also anything else encompassing that has made the universe or is making the universe. So maybe multiverses as well. So that would be all encompassing the cosmos. Even the notion that space itself it's stretched can be stretched, or that's the theory of the Big Bang. At the beginning, it was the universe was faster than light because space was actually traveling faster than light itself. So it's things like that that makes you believe in, or not makes you believe, but it is goes beyond reality itself. That's everything and nothing, because space is nothing, but can also be manipulated within the cosmic sphere. If you're religious, let's take the Abrahamic religions, then you would call that God. God is everything and nothing, and that is what is moving and driving the universe. If you're part of the Eastern philosophy, Chinese, Chinese specifically, you would probably think of it as the Tao, the mother of all things, and that is unexplainable and unnameable. But we give a name to it because that's how we communicate and understand things. But names are material, whereas this essence, the Tao, the God, cosmos, is something that is beyond the material, beyond what the material realm or our realities can even elaborate and explain. So that's what I really wanted to talk about is what is beneath reality. And I don't think it's important if we say it's the cosmos or it's God or it's Tao. I feel like what's important is that there seems to be something beyond our comprehension, beyond our realities, and even beyond our consciousness that is the embodiment of truth. What is true? Of what is true? True meaning the literal presence of the cosmos and universe. I don't have a lot to go on that. That's a new idea I'm thinking about. But it would probably encompass the materials you see here, the things that you have. Oh, shout out to Zoro, one of my favorite One Piece characters. But it would encompass that. That is the truth, because these are objects within God, within the Tao, within the cosmos. It's produced from these sources. That's main idea behind the Tao is it's the mother of all things. It's the what birthed everything. Think about God and the Abrahamic God. It's Abrahamic God created heaven and earth, everything, and we can say the cosmos is the same thing. But what I find interesting too is even though God, Tao, or the cosmos, it gave us the ability to create something like this. And then things like mountains, things like the stars, supernovas, it created those things or gave, set the parameters to be able to produce that. What I find interesting is that we're able to do something similar. We're able to create things from whatever you call it, from the byproducts of the Tao, God, cosmos. And we're acting in ourselves to be mini gods, in that we're able to embody flesh and blood, but able to create things within this cosmos, God, or Tao from our own reality, just as God, Tao, and cosmos do. And Yeah, that's an interesting idea that I think that goes similarly to what a lot of Abrahamic religions say, that we are in the image of God. I think a lot of that is from our ability to create, to mold our world, our reality into something different. Because that's similar to what the Tao does, or not its function, but without one of the things the Tao does and God does and the cosmos do is it creates, or it created. So I think that similarity between these three things, creating and also our ability to go out and create something, is probably where that comes from, if I had to guess. The We are in the image of God. So one aspect. I think there's deeper in other aspects. So don't know. That's one thing that's beautiful, is that if we did know, we'd probably be God. We'd be something akin to God, and I don't think anyone's, except some people. I don't think any modern person is arrogant or confident enough to say that they are the reincarnation or a god. Um, and if they do, then, you know, kudos for them. I don't know. Oh, but yeah, wild stuff. Wild stuff. But that's it for me. I will see y'all tomorrow.